Hi guys, welcome to our assembly for today. So it's Friday and we've been talking about the Christmas story this week, and we had a lovely picture book version, and then on Wednesday you had the video story of the Christmas story. So today what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of a think about what that might mean. Okay, so here we go. We've got some words on the screen for you. Now, you might need your teacher to pause this because you might need to talk about what some of these words mean or what some of these words are, because it might be difficult for some of the younger children. We've got jolly and cheery, sorrowful and troubled, bitter, distressed, delighted, dejected, gloomy, heartbroken, jubilant, elated, ecstatic, glad, despondent, that's a good word, and contented. So these are synonyms, words that mean the same as happy and sad. So with the rest of your class or with your partner, however your teacher wants to organize it, you've got, let's see, 37.5 seconds to organize which ones mean happy, which ones mean sad, which are the synonyms for happy and sad. Go. Make sure you pause the video for the right length of time. Might want to write down the answers, might want to remember it. Let's have a look at the answers. So here we go. Jolly and cheery and delighted and jubilant and elated and ecstatic and glad and contented are synonyms for happy, the words that mean the same as happy. And all the others, the blue ones, are the words for sad. So I've got a challenge for you. I would like a sentence with the word jubilant in it, please. Off you go. I'm sure there's lots of really good ideas. Well done. Now, next thing to do is we are going to think of another synonym that we can use for happy with 3 letters in it. 3 letters. Okay, here's some hints. It's a word used on Christmas cards. It's a word that's sometimes in Christmas carols. It contains 1 vowel and 2 consonants. Okay. We might sing good tidings of comfort and good tidings of comfort and it rhymes with toy and boy. If you haven't got it now, the word is joy. Joy. Well done if you got that. So when we're explaining how happy we feel, we can use joy and we can add the suffix full to create the word joyful. So I am feeling joyful today. So use the word joyful in a sentence. Tell your partner what that is. Lots of really good ideas again, I'm sure. So explain that we can use joy or joyful to describe the season of Advent. And we talked about Advent and how it means waiting for something. And Advent starts 4 Sundays before Christmas. It's always 4 Sundays before Christmas. And that means that sometimes Advent can start in November. And people use their Advent calendars to help them count down the days until Christmas. Okay, so we've got our Advent calendars that count out, so we've got that idea of waiting until Christmas, but in the Christian church, we count the 4 Sundays, and we have the 4 Sundays of Advent. So, the word joy helps Christians to remember why they celebrate Christmas. And we can think about the 3 letters in the word joy. So we've got the letter J at the start. Now, what do you think the letter J in joy might stand for? What word begins with J? That's right, it's Jesus. Okay, so for Christians, Advent is a time to prepare, to wait, and think about the real meaning of Christmas, which is the birth of baby Jesus, as we talked about in our stories this week. So what about the letter O? What might that be? And again, we've talked about this quite a lot over the past couple of weeks. It stands for others. And during the season of Advent, it's important to think about others and how we can help them. So how can we help other people? Talk to somebody in your class. Talk to someone else. Now, the thing is, when we help others, we experience joy. It's a really nice feeling to help other people. It's a really nice feeling to give gifts. We experience joy when we do those things. So have a think about the final letter Y. What might that mean? What might that stand for? Well done. It is yourself. So it's about us understanding how we can be joyful ourselves. And we've talked lots over the past weeks and months about noticing, about being grateful, about seeing the things that are around us and being happy for the things that are around. So at the moment, when I walk around the village where I live in the dark, there's loads of beautiful lights. You can probably see just in the background, because I'm sitting at home while I'm recording this, if I turn my screen, I've got a tree in the background, and it makes me joyful to see it. It makes me joyful to think about it. But also the fact that I can see family, and over Christmas I might see family face to face, I might see family on Zoom, and I will go for a walk with my friends, keeping in groups of no more than 6 people. So I'm being joyful. I'm thinking about the ways that I can be happy and experience joy. I will experience joy because I will be giving gifts. It will make me happy to do that. So there's lots of different ways. So have a think then, when we're thinking about the nativity and the story of the birth of the baby Jesus, who do you think experienced joy? Who do you think felt joyful in that story? I think it might be Mary and Joseph. It might be the angels who sang to the shepherds. It might be the baby Jesus' visitors, the shepherds and the 3 wise men. And it might be God, Jesus' Father in heaven. So close your eyes for a minute. Let's have a think together. And let's try and be grateful for all the joyful moments that we've experienced. Even when times are tough, even when we think we're having a bad day, there's lots of things that we can still be joyful about, still be grateful for. We can be grateful for the times when we've helped people out and seen the joy they've experienced. And at Christmas time, if this is what we believe, we can give thanks for the birth of baby Jesus and the joy this has given people as well. And we hope to experience that sense of joy this Christmas. Right, there we go, guys. That's our assembly for today. I will see you around school. Enjoy wearing your Christmas jumpers today, and have a lovely rest of the day. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.